Yeah, it felt good. Didn't affect me, but went out there and our guys played a really hard-fought game. I do want to shout out our O-line for doing a bunch of different substitutions and switches in the last couple days. I know it hasn't been easy on some of those guys. Daryl, Cody, and Spence all kind of having to change positions, and I was super happy that those guys stepped up and played really well today.
Spencer said a few minutes ago that he didn't even notice it because there's been so many changes over the course of the season. Did you feel like as a group, the way they responded is based on the adversity they've gone through this year?
For sure, and I think you begin to become comfortable being in uncomfortable situations, and again switching linemen, it's never easy, but the way that these guys have been preparing throughout the entire season, and we've been kind of shuffling guys around, but guys stepped up, and I was proud of them for that today.
You only scrambled the one time on a 26-yard run. Were you mindful of not trying to put that foot in harm's way in some ways?
No, those guys are fast. They move extremely well. They change the launch point for the quarterback. They're able to kind of get you off your spot. But they're a very high effort group, and they just limited those opportunities.
How important then was it to see Devin Singletary and this sometimes maligned running attack prove that he can, pardon the pun, carry the load?
Yeah, I mean we've known he can, but it was good to see him go out there and run hard. He ran really well today. But again, it starts with the guys up front and doing their job, and Motor did a good job of finding the holes and getting extra yards for us.
What is it about Gabe Davis that when you go to him, he seems to make plays, and does that change the way you look at things, at this part of the season when you see 13 out there?
No, it doesn't change the way I really look at things. I got a lot of trust in him. He continues to make plays, like you said. He's a strong, physical dude that, again, he wants it. He wants the ball, and it's good to have those type of guys. You look at Steph and Cole, and they want the ball in their hands too. Unfortunately, there's only one of them, but guys that are just doing their job, and at the end of the day, all we want to do is win games.
Josh, there's been kind of a clamoring for Gabriel to get a little bit more playing time. Today, obviously, that happens. Just how have you seen him handle maybe the frustration earlier in the season of not being on the field as much as he wanted to, and then what's it say about him when he does get the opportunity that he comes through this way?
I mean, if he was frustrated, you couldn't tell. He just put his head down. He worked hard. He's a great teammate. Not once did he complain to anybody. He just showed up to work, worked hard, and when he's got, when he was asked to make plays throughout the season, he's been able to make them. And you see an increased role, obviously with E out, and he's going to have to continue to make plays for us going forward.
On his first touchdown, Josh, from our vantage point, it looked like the window was closing quick for you. What did you see on that first touchdown
to Gabe? Yeah, originally I thought it was blitz 0, so I made a check. They dropped out of it and played kind of like a 77 or a double on Cole and Steph, and Gabe just kept working, and I just gave him a shot, and he made a good play.
Josh, Gabe seems to be really comfortable making catches along the sideline. What do you see? What does he do? What ability does he have that makes him so good at that?
Yeah, sometimes that's just an innate ability. Some guys have it, some guys don't. It's a lot of awareness, a lot of body control. He does a good job with that. And, going back to last year, he made a lot of those plays for us. So, got a lot of faith in him.
Yeah, Doc has talked about how, this has to be we have to kind of put up and, and this is the time to do it. And after you guys talked about the carryover, wanted to carry over some of what happened in the second half in Tampa, how important or how validating was this performance today in that way, knowing that you helped right your ship for a bit?
I mean, again, we're just trying to find ways to win games, and we did today. And again, we're going to need that going forward. And we all know who we have next week. It's no secret. But we'll get on to them tomorrow and enjoy this one. But from here on out, I talked about it earlier. Every game from here on out for us is a playoff game, and we got to treat it as such. So that's the way we're going to treat it and go forward with it. But yeah, I'm proud of our guys for how they played today.
Was there any extra lift right before half going down and getting that field goal?
Yeah, absolutely. Whenever you can, especially when you're getting the ball in the second half, and it's a term called double dipping. When you get points right before the half, you get the ball right back. Would love to have gotten 6 there, and would love to have started off faster in the second half. But just giving ourselves an opportunity there, and obviously T-Bass has been so good for us this season. To get points there and increase the lead right before halftime, statistics show halftime leads are extremely valuable in this league. So to go out there and do that was good for our team and gave us some confidence going forward.
When did you learn that you wouldn't have John Feliciano and what adjustments had to be made?
Yeah, I learned this morning. Obviously, just kind of like, okay, well, that's Cody going in, and I thought I haven't watched the tape, but I thought the guys played really well today. They got after it in the run game. Pass protection was really good. Early on, I got to find some quicker completions to help our guys out. But that's a good defense. We just played a really good front too, with how quick they are. So happy for how our guys played.
Did it change your general philosophy in the game of, okay, we maybe don't want to do this or we want to do a little bit more of that?
No, guys got to step up. We're professionals for a reason, and when a guy goes down, someone's got to step up and play. And like I said, I was very proud for how our guys handled the situation today.
Was there an effort, because the way they get after the quarterback, was there an effort maybe, and maybe a concentration of getting the ball out pretty quickly?
I think that's kind of just football 101 when you got guys that get off the ball really fast, trying to get their hands down, tired, eyes in the backfield, some zone reads, some RPOs, just forcing them to think about different things instead of just pinning their ears back and trying to speed rush. So I think Coach Dable did a good job of mixing it up today. And at the end of the day, we got to go out there and execute whatever play call is called. Like I said, I missed some easy ones early on that I wish I had back. But as we got going throughout the game, I think our offense got stronger. We started executing better.
Josh, did you watch the Patriots game?
Huh?
Did you watch the Patriots game last night?
I watched a little bit of it, a little past my bedtime, but yeah.
What were your feelings seeing the result?
I mean, it's a week-to-week league. It's the NFL. It gives us an opportunity, and we understand that. So our next one's our most important one. Thank you, guys.